and see the arrogance at the meeting.
I'm on a pay.
We will not sack Otto today. Hey. I said that was his posture. That was his posture.
But the man defied his own criteria and hired the guy.
That would he have kept Otto Addo?
If this is your private company,
this is your private company,
and you are paying
$50,000 every month,
yep,
would you have kept it? Look, I didn't need to be at that special meeting. Gamia wake bobo here full. No more blamom ye tom and be bobo here full.
Walls have ears.
Walls have ears. Ketukreko thinks that when things goes on at that ESCO meeting, they are the only people who. Hey, the ESCO people, some of them they talk.
Oh, I mean, we are journalists. We always have insight.
Some of them they have our numbers. We have their numbers. I said, go and see the arrogance at the meeting.
I'm on a pay.
We will not sack Otto today. Hey. I said that was his posture. That was his posture.
But the man defied his own criteria and hired the guy.
Born dog.
He defied his own criteria and hired a guy.
They say if you look, some ESCO members have told me personally that if you listen to Ketukreko talk about Otto Addo,
they deserve it.
Coach
they deserve it. How do they not have the balls
you don't
stand up to him?
I'm telling you,
they deserve it.
Basically, if you hear Ket speak about Otto, he speaks about Otto like he's Pep Guardiola.
He's the best. I'm telling you today.
I guess Pep Guardiola has lost 5 in a row.
No, but he's lost 5 in a row in over 16 years of coaching.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that.
I say the guy set the criteria, defied everybody and hired the guy.
That is why that communique clearly said that they were inconclusive. The politicians, they are concerned with elections. They are aware that the next Black Stars game
is in like March.
They've told them that the man will be sacked. Sack him before we sack him.
The politicians themselves are not.
They are the problem.
They are not serious.
They are themselves, because we told them that just after the AFCON, Ferris is here. I am here. We told them that we could have gotten somebody in charge to handle our team for those 2 friendly games.
Yep.
Whilst we looked at the report of Chris Hughton, do proper analysis, then that would have led us to go and appoint who we think the coach is. No, but how can you think about keeping this man after all this bad record and not considering the fact that even the playing body are saying they don't want to be coached by the player, but the man.
Your players are all of a sudden saying they are fatigued and the
man is not the man to coach them. Ketukreko, you know this. Dr. Randy Abe, you sat in that ESCO meeting. You know this. All of you, you know this.
They know.
Why are you doing this?
When you say you are stubborn, you end up being disgraced.
Yeah. And that is exactly what has happened. Since you took over our football, it's been one disgrace to the next disgrace to the next disgrace. Why do you behave like that? It is not yours. You are taking care of it on our behalf. Why won't you listen? Why won't you listen for once? One Pabofy, just listen.
I think this Otto meeting crowd was performative.
What is so special?
You think it was perfunctory? Eh?
Oh,
yeah, of course.
They don't want to do anything. They are doing it because they are under a lot of pressure from Ghanaians, and they must be seen to be doing something.
Look, I know for sure if NDC wins the election, they'll fire the man. I know for sure. If Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wins the election, they'll fire the man. And they've told you, why are you dilly-dallying on something that is so obvious?
In any case, you don't even pay the
man.
But you see, my problem is that if we fire Otto Addo, Ket is the guy who will hire the next coach again. That's the problem.
What I am told.
That is the problem.
And their scorecard indicates that they are not
bad at that.
They shouldn't be hiring any coach again.
Get a coach,
they are so
get the right
bad
coach.
at that.
That's my problem.
You see, that the national team, it will be taken away from the field.
That's what needs to happen.
Look, I can confidently say again, I've had discussions with big men in football in the two
they need to move. They need to dig in their actions.
Some of them even said that they didn't know this is what the normalization has. You see, last week when Abeku gave a clear roadmap on what the normalization committee had said, with some of us, Vero and myself and Obama and then Nanaya Kesiako, we've always highlighted. They said, so the fear is that when you do this in FIFA will ban you. When you do this, FIFA will ban you. There's nothing like that. So we've opened their eyes.
There is a cooperation agreement that FIFA insists that the nation can sign with the FA, just to collaborate because they do understand.
Football can go around without the state.
All over the world, no country has ever succeeded at football without the state.
Especially a developing country like ours.
No.
How can you behave like that?
No.
The man is bad at tactics. The man is a disorganizer. He doesn't organize anything. He just dismantle. He's a mismanager. He mismanages everything that he handles. Then you say you want to keep him? You want to keep him for what?
Yeah.
For ego's sake.
It's a demonic act.
Wrap up for me. Let me so that I can talk about the Premier League.
When the people are talking, most often, when things are not going well, they talk, and that is usually the voice of God. Unless you are not prayerful.
They say the voice of the people is the voice of God.
You see, if you don't know, you learn. Look at your caliber. Look at the people that sit on the ESCO. Look at them. Why are you allowing these things to be dragged like that?
We are amazing. They will call you behind the scene. They are crying.
Don't call me.
They tell you, these days I don't bother.
Football people, I have
let me just land and let me say something before we move it on.
No wonder
you get 16-year-old buses.
They will give you a bus that is 16 years old. I'm telling Ghanaians today.
So the bus can vote next election.
The bus that Ketokreku and the FA brought from Korea. I mean, 16 years.
I mean, they look the part.
Listen,
next election,
it is a dishonesty that would allow an FA will allow the FA president to buy buses for how can a regulator decide that somebody who is running their private business
of the regulations, we are going to help them pass the regulations. Have you heard of something?
You don't have to.
The invigilator is giving the students answers
because every now and then teams get relegated and others are.
So when
so what will happen? All you have to do is to create a conducive atmosphere for football to thrive.
That is what you promised us.
Get sponsorship for the league. Stop buying football.
Instead of buying buses, you create a fund that people can borrow from, pay back eventually. They can buy their own.
So where is that money from? Was it from the FA?
I'm coming.
Is it part of the?
They are struggling to tell us where the money came from, and some of us are hearing that the money to purchase those buses came from the FIFA fund. And what they don't know, I'm telling
Mauritius you, and others are using that money to build a state of the
these people are the FA. I'm telling you, some of us, and the way we take this matter, we don't use FIFA money to buy second-hand goods. It is clearly stated in the FIFA. When FIFA gives you something, you use the money.
Are we sure it was FIFA money?
Oh no, main cable. That's why. Listen,
no, it's alleged.
What I am hearing. And my checks is telling that money came from. But look, that is why when they are the most vociferous of all his spokesperson, when he was given the opportunity to comment on the matter, he declined. He said, where from the funding? I sent you the video today. Where from the funding? You've been given a day, 2 days to go and tell us. Just go to your boss, Mr. Ketokreku, president, please. Where did we get the money to secure the buses on behalf of the Ghana Football Association? Where? You can't tell us. So FIFA money is not used to buy second-hand goods. These buses came to the harbor way back in June, July, August. Then they came. Charlie, the mileages on the bus.
Now you can see. You see, you don't need Charlie, but you can see it.
Like I proved to Ghanaians last week.
You will bring more documents.
I'll send more documents to my boss today.
Standards.
Please wrap it up.
The mileage, the 16 years, everything. You see, my friend in Korea, keep supplying me those information.
Tell Kim Jong-un to calm down.
You see, the way the people are being so dishonest. They're so dishonest. So when it is time to expose them, I will not hold back. Especially I say I dare them to come and tell me these were not the buses they bought. Like I told listeners, I will put it. Anybody who dares me, I will put all the documentation on Twitter, on my X page for people to go and read. You know, as a rapper, if you love Ghana, and you don't want to cripple and destroy our football beyond what it is now, sack Otto Addo and sack yourself. As for the football people, as for the football,
they deserve what they get.
Those of you who call yourself football people,
it's the fan side pity.
It is the fans that support. Look, don't go and watch their games. Don't go and watch their teams. Me, I've told myself that until I see football being run properly in this country, I will never go and watch you. When was the last time you saw me go to the stadium to go and watch? I won't go and watch anything. My money deserves better. These people, you run football in this manner and you want me to go and take my wife and my children to go and watch you. No, I pass we.
Finish for me.
Oh yeah, musufe auket. Eshengo mocho. Oh bagbe wolo. Aye. Oh yeah, musufe. Eshengo mocho. Bagbe wo. Kogbe wata telemo keti telemo. Kogbe wata telemo keti telemo. Kogbe wata telemo no chioi. No ball like
just wrap it up.
No manya blagana.
Yeah, we need to learn more from Bossy Apia. If he says that, Ignatius, I think you have been with me for 1 year now. The Black Stars are calling you. I think you are ready to go. Then it's like a master blessing his servant to go and work. Then I know that now he, the guy, is saying. But for me to take a sole decision, say that, oh, the Black Stars have come, Ignatius can do the job. I think tactically I can be able to do the job, because what is tactical approach? I'm a licensed A coach and I can do tactical approach. But there are other things to the job that has nothing to do with tactics. Sometimes it has everything to do with your human relationship. Let me give you an example. So as coaches, many a time we will, like I said, to come out with a program and say that, okay, tomorrow morning there is a recovery. Monday, that's Monday, there is recovery. Tuesday there is this, that is that. Is it what the players actually want? The times you are putting these things, is it what the players want? But they are the main actors.